Okay, I will be welcome, Talha. Barrister Talha has been living in UK for quite some time now. I would like for you to differentiate the crime rates in Western countries as compared to Pakistan. Would you say that they're lesser in Pakistan, and if so, why? Does that have to do with development and the progress of our country in this sector, in the cyber sector? Would you please expand on that?
Thank you so much for having me here and to discuss the topic that is very sensitive, and somebody had to talk about it because the world is evolving every day. And coming right away to the question, we are nowhere near the developments that are being made in this sector. Recently, I have come across the use of contactless payments in Pakistan. And this technology has been in the Western world for around more than 10 years. And they have come across so many frauds related to that. And we have nothing to protect such frauds. Yesterday, I made a payment at a petrol station. They used my card just for the contactless payment, through the contactless payment. And I had no idea where the information is going and who is protecting this. Whether the bank has protection to protect my payment or not, or what if my debit card information is leaked. In UK, I have read articles about frauds through contactless payments, like he is sitting next to me, he has a machine in his pocket and you have contactless card in your pocket, and he can easily retract the information from your debit card. And he can use that information and you will have no idea that the information will be used. Secondly, we have to be so aware in cyber field that sometimes you will have no idea that you are committing a crime. Sometimes you will fall victim to a crime that you will have no idea. As my learned guest speaker mentioned, the term self-awareness. The only thing that is most important to stop the crimes, cyber crimes, is to be self-aware. Where to use your information, who to share the information, how to protect the information, and when to do it. This is the most important factors that you have to look after whenever filling a form or shopping online or even making an account somewhere. You have to be very vigilant. I haven't seen this in Apple technology, but I've seen it in Windows. When you open your, for example, Google, you open up Google, few ads just pop up. And you just get curious to see what is this pop-up. You just click it and another window comes up and you start using it, and you have no idea that hackers are sitting on the next end. They will retract your information and they will use it for somewhere else. They can even have the full control of your computer. And for that purposes, you need to be very aware when to use your information and how to use it. And regarding the crime rate, of course, this field depends on your development. The more developed the country is, the more cybercrime there will be. We have very few crimes, for example, the ransom or harassment, mostly harassment. And mostly we don't even have an idea that what we are committing is a crime or not. And if somebody commits a crime, you don't even bother to report it. because you are not aware that even whether it is falling within the definition of cybercrime or not. And I wouldn't blame, but I'd say it's a responsibility, not just us, but it should be taken up every other day on national televisions, sponsored by the government, to make sure that their public is aware of what kind of international criminals are there that solely deals with cybercrime. Because it is very easy to commit. It is not like buying a gun from somewhere, then go to a place and kill someone. It is just like you're sitting in your room with AC and just committing a crime. And it is, as mentioned by my learned guest speaker, and it is sometimes it becomes very hard to catch them. For example, if they are in another country or in another jurisdiction, you cannot do anything. You can just make yourself aware that it doesn't happen next time. Most of the crimes, cyber crimes, are like that. You can report harassment, but you can report a fraud that has been committed by someone in Australia. If you go to, even if you go to FIA, you have reported it, that's it. You will get nothing out of it. The complaint will be there, you will not get a relief. So you need to be very self-aware, and you need to be aware that people sitting abroad, hackers over there, are more educated than you. If you think you have done degree, then you are educated, they are more educated than you. There's a big black market and people have no idea about it. Even my passport can be sold over there and you will have no idea. So you need to be very self-aware. Self-awareness is very important. And of course, the crime rate that deals solely in cyber is very high in Western world than here. And I remember when I went for my LLM, my father's friend said, he was in some governmental sector. He said, why don't you pursue your master's in cybercrime? It took me 2 or 3 months. Started thinking, अगर मैं साइबर क्राइम में मास्टर्स कर ले तो मुझे फ़ायदा क्या होगा? पाकिस्तान में तो इतना क्राइम ही नहीं है. पाकिस्तान में आ जाके 2-3 क्राइम्स होते हैं, दैट्स इट. तो फिर वहीं पे जहाँ पे सारा फ्लो जा रहा था कॉर्पोरेट में कर लेते हैं. तो साइबर क्राइम इज़ एवर इवॉल्विंग, और ये इवॉल्व होती रहेगी जैसे जैसे टेक्नोलॉजी आगे जाती जाएगी. दैट बीइंग सेड, the only thing you can take out from this panel discussion is that you need to be very self-aware. Whenever you are giving away your information, you need to think twice कि आप किसको information दे रहे हैं. Even banks को आपकी information दे रहे हैं. I remember I was in my second year. I received an email from it was a fake email. पर वो इस तरह बनाया हुआ था कि मुझे लगा, क्योंकि हम बाहर बैठे हैं, हमें इतना नहीं पता था, मैं भी नया गया था, क्योंकि टैक्स अथॉरिटीज़ की तरफ से इस तरह बनाया गया था कि ईमेल आया. वो इतना जेन्युइन ईमेल लग रहा था कि आई फेल फॉर इट कि हमें आपका नेशनल इंश्योरेंस नंबर चाहिए, वी हैव टू असेस द टैक्स एंड एवरीथिंग. मैंने अपना एक नेशनल इंश्योरेंस नंबर होता है, एवरी पर्सन हु लिव्स देयर हैज एन नेशनल इंश्योरेंस नंबर. अब उस नंबर के साथ एवरीथिंग इज लिंक्ड टू इट. मैंने अपना दे दिया. नेक्स्ट डे व्हाट हैपेंस इज माय बैंक अकाउंट खाली हो जाता है. पहले तो मैंने सोचा कि यार मैंने तो कहीं पे कल ट्रांजैक्शन भी नहीं की, मेरे पैसे कहाँ चले गए. फिर ऑफ कोर्स उनकी तरह स्विफ्ट मामला आता है, वहाँ पे मैंने उनको कॉल की, जिसे कल रात को आपकी उस कंट्री में ही यूज हुआ है, अमेरिका में किसी ने आपका अकाउंट यूज़ किया है.